Good morning. Today is Sunday, the 12th of April, 2026, and the time now is 15 minutes past 10 a.m. in the morning. My name is Honest John, the son of John L. Sullivan, or the Bull of Lewisham, or Roxbury, or Scodsar, or Dunleary, and I am a boxer, prize fighter, pugilist. Before I continue with what it is I wish to discuss in this video, I'm going to read Psalms 23 at the beginning and also at the end of this video to give it a protection from the Holy Spirit of God. Thank you. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen. Thank you. So what I wish to discuss in this video is I'm now 56 years old, which is good for me. I'm getting older. My son's 29 years old. I have a son, yeah. So I just thought I'd add that. I'm a father. He's a man now, my son, yeah. Anyway, so I'll speak slowly because like they say that St. Lucia people, even though I'm British, my mother's from St. Lucia, that we speak fast. Not that St. Lucia people speak fast. That me and my two brothers and sister, we speak fast. They said that growing up about us. So anyway, when I was young, so you might not understand when I was young. So from the age of maybe 8 years old to say 16, that's young. Child, 8 to 16. I had loads of friends, yeah. I had loads of friends, and my friends is West Indians. Most of them, majority, 90%, 95% West Indians, friends. Just the way it is, just the way it was. I'm not complaining about that. That's fine. I was happy with that. It's over the moon. Anyway, so a lot of my friends, them friends that like growing up, so from the age of 8 to 16. So this is like psychological. So you gotta have to bear with me. Bear with me now means think outside the box. Now thinking outside the box means think abstract. Now think abstract means not the run of the mill. Now not the run of the mill means you have to entertain a different thought, a different ideology, a different way of thinking. I know we're in England, that place, but try to forget that we're in England. Because these people, these Anglo-Saxons, they have a way of philosophical way of expressing themselves that is the standard in this country. So they don't accept anything below or anything higher. They have a standard of philosophical expression here. Which is good because we're in England. We love English people. I do love English people. I think they're amazing English people, yeah. But they've got a philosophical way of expressing. If you don't meet that, then they don't understand what you're saying. But they know what I mean. I'm talking about it as a philosophical standard. They have a standard of expression, which is good because their standard is a good standard that they have. So what I'm saying, think outside that standard. Forget that now. So anyway, so a lot of my friends, we would be messing about outside, playing around, and 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 they would look at an object, like I've got an object here, and they would go like this, so like we would be outside, and they would go past the object. So I'll be standing with them, like I speak to, I'll be standing with them outside somewhere in a park or outside the council estate, and we'll be talking. So they'll be looking at me or looking here at where my this point of my nose is. So I'll be saying to them, for instance, Clifford, what are you doing today? Like, how's your brother? How's your brother? He's got an older brother. So how's your brother? So I would be in front of him here. So say, pretend that this plastic um, container is me. Like, pretend Clifford is me, and I'm the plastic container here in front of him, isn't it? So we're speaking, isn't it? So he'll look past me. Like he'll say, "Oh, Honest John, the son of John O'Sullivan." He wouldn't have said that. That's not my Christian name. Honest John, the son of John O'Sullivan is my boxing name, my fighting name. So I'm using that in this video. You might go, let's see, look away from me. like disregard me like I'm not there. I find that quite rude. So I'm saying to those people because in this world, I think in England they got this philosophy that we're all the same. Now it's not a philosophy, but what they're saying in England is because we're in England, we're all in it together, which is good because their army mentality in the army, that's how they think. They think that if we all forget our differences, that we're from Scotland or from Manchester or from Newcastle, we forget the differences, the dialect and the geographic, and we just think we're all the same. It will help us in a time of need. It is a good thing to think that you're all the same, but in reality, we're not all the same. No, we're not. We have different fathers, different childhood experiences. We go to different types of schools, don't we? We do. We have different football teams. So, but I think in England, they're lovely people. They try to be very positive. So what I'm saying to you is, for those people now, this video is not for everybody. I'm not God. I know, I have attributes and people find me, Dan Leary, Honest John. I am not God. I'll say it again. That's me in this video, meaning me, I am not God. So this video is not for everyone. It's for people who can relate to me spiritually. So don't be thinking, no, because of my color and, I said, St. Lucia. No, 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 no. For people who can relate to me spiritually. You don't understand what I mean by spiritually. You don't understand that. Spiritually is in, kid, that's what I'm saying. Spiritually is in, spiritually, you know what I mean by spiritually, relate to me spiritually, relate to me spiritually. You don't understand that? I'll explain it then. If I'm in a room and there's 100 people, from that 100, this is my experience. So your experience might be different. From 100 people, from that 100 people, 10 of them I could really get on really really well with. There would be no need to really explain myself fully. I could say, okay, I live in Hounslow, and I do boxing training, but I wouldn't have to go on for like maybe half an hour. There's this. It's a something that it's a connection. You may never have experienced it, but it's just a natural. Doesn't matter the color they are, the color of their eyes, or how tall they are, or how much money they've got. It's a natural. It's a liquid fluid, something that you just find it easy to get on with this particular person in front of you. You may never have had that. I know we're in God's world. Anyway, so yeah, so anyway, if I'm talking to my friend, my brethren's a slang to mean friend. So if I'm talking to my friend Clifford, and I'm here, say I put the cup here and this container here, and he goes like that past me, looks past me, wait past me, and I'm talking to him. Like, I'm looking directly at him, and he's here. Like, say I'm Clifford, and I'm here. This is the container's me. I'm talking to Clifford. I'm trying to act it out now, and I say, Clifford, oh, what are you doing today? Because like the time's now 10:24, isn't it? It's still morning. So okay, he said, oh, and he's looking there. So maybe he's looking at a car going past, or someone on a motorbike, or he sees someone in the distance shouting out. Because in London, you get people, you get these boys, these jobs, and these hooligans, they like call out. So you might be looking, but I'll be thinking it's rude because I'm talking to you, isn't it? So people do that often, like they look past the object. I do find that rude. So I think when you see people, like even if I am on the bus, so suppose I'm on the bus, we've got a bus there, the 110, 110. So if I get on and a woman gets on and I find her attractive and she looks at me and then she looks like as though I'm not there because it's a feeling that we have. It's a feeling of she hasn't said to me you're not there, but it's the look of like she don't see no physical object there. Jehovah God will understand what I mean. Maybe man don't understand it. Maybe men and women don't understand what I'm saying. But if I'm sat in the seat, it doesn't matter what music I listen to or what I tell myself I am. I'm talking about in the real world. If I'm sat on the seat, I'm I'm an adult. So if I'm sat there and the woman gets on and she's attractive and I think I'm attractive and she looks as though there's nothing there, that she don't see my physical body, I find that rude, yeah. Because I'm there. Yeah, I'm there. So basically, I'm there. So to get on the bus and go like she's me in the video and I'm here and she goes like I'm not there. I find that quite rude, yeah. Because I'm there. I am there, yeah. So and I think as humans, we're conditioned to do that. We're conditioned. I think that we think that, oh, we can just ignore people. It is rude. Because you think that, oh, and we think, well, I'll explain it properly, because I think that what we're saying there is, even though as the woman gets on and she sees that, it's Honest John, the son of John O'Sullivan, that he's got a certain confidence that he's going to the United States of America this year in November, hopefully to see Mike Tyson, not to see him, but to be in Miami, Florida. She can pick up on that energy. I think it's a spiritual thing, the energy of, oh, this guy is somebody. I don't know exactly what it is, but because I can sense that he won't find me attractive, I'm going to make it look like he's not there. Now, she hasn't said that, but that's in the mind. That's in the spiritual essence, isn't it? So she might go, like, that's done. That's me, Honest John, the son of John O'Sullivan, on the bus. So she'll get on and like, look that way. I'll be thinking, but I'm on the bus. I'm Honest John, the son of John O'Sullivan. I could do 100 press ups in like 30, like in under a minute. 100. She's like, well, I haven't told her that, but I'm thinking, well, hold up, somebody. You got to stop here. Look at me. Give me that eye contact, or maybe 3 seconds. 3 seconds, like 1, 2, 3. Then look away. That's respectful, isn't it? You might not understand it, but if I'm Honest John, the son of John O'Sullivan, and I'm going to the United States of America this year, and I'm planning to go and see Tyson Fury, and I'm planning to go to Poland to get close to Oliver down to the man there, and this and that, that. You got to stop them. You got to hold that gaze and say, well, he's somebody, isn't it? Now you might be thinking, well, I can sense that by the way I dress and the way that he dresses, I can compare our dress sense. He ain't gonna find me attractive. However, overall, at the end of the day, he is somebody. He is. You can say he won't find me attractive, so therefore, fuck him. She might say that. Even though she looks like a polite little petite lady, in the back of people are funny, aren't they? We can look one way. They always say, never judge a book by its cover. You heard that one. So she keeps saying, fuck you. You're a so use the N word. So you're just a little N word, isn't it? She can say that in her mind, because the mind is very quick. It processes the thought quickly. Oh, look at you. So I'm here. Just look past me. I'll be like, that's disrespectful, because I see you. I'm looking at you, but you're not looking you're looking past me. That is rude.